How we doing? What's up, Nelson? Hope you're having a good night, man. Hope everybody's having a great night. I'm gonna do a quick little test here. I need to see my audio. Last time I did one of these streams was bad. How we doing? What's up, Nelson? Okay. You're having a good night, man. That's me talking again on my phone. I'm listening to it. Okay, so it seems like the audio is okay. Quick little test here. Yeah. Quick little test successful. If I turn it up just a little bit. Let's see. I'm just checking the test. What's up, Nelson? Okay. You're having a good night, man. That's me talking again. All right. Got to reload it. Test successful. If I turn it up just a little bit. Let's see. I'm just checking the test. Okay. All right. All right. Good to go. Good to go. What's up, soldier? How you doing? Getting a little late night work in here, so I'm just trying to get everything set up properly. Been getting some stuff done, trying to. Let's see. All right, we're good to go there. Okay. All right, making sure that my stuff is working properly as I need it to. I'm going to switch over here real quick. iPad work area. Okay, I need to condense that just a little bit. Put it about right there. Unlock that. Let's see. Is that good? Is that a lock? Okay. I think we are pretty good here. Pretty tight. There we go. Try to tighten it up a little bit more. There we go. All right. We are tight. Yeah, tomorrow's the big day, Nelson. Big day for the gaming industry. It's going to be Game Awards, or I think it's going to be probably their best show they've ever done. So I'm excited. I'm going to have to move this like that. I'm excited to see what they do, see how they pull it off, and see how everything goes. I'll be going live over on the gaming channel, as you all know, at 6:30 p.m. So I'll be locked and loaded. Come on early. We'll check out some of those bets you all put up for me. I'm interested to check those out and see what you all said there. I've read through some of those comments already, and a lot of that stuff is there's been some interesting things that you all put on there. Quite interesting. The teaser trailer, yeah, I think that's happening. I think that's definitely happening. Got this weird analytics screen popping up here. I'm just trying to get it out of the way, knocked out, so I can get to work here. It's bugging me. Alright, well, okay. We'll just... we're just going to roll with it. Just going to roll with it. Alright, so... what I was working on a little bit last night, this morning, before I called it night, I'm working on some new, little animation bits for the YouTube channel here, for when I'm live and doing other little stuff and things to have in videos. What's up, Zach? This right here is a character named Jarga. He is he's Renzia's agent. All contractors have like an agency that kind of represents them, and this is Renzia's agent, Jarga. He is what's called a Sevian. He's like a impish type of character. They're usually very spiritual and very in tune with the spirits and stuff, but in recent years in the world of Sereth, with the disappearance of the spirits, they've been fading over time. Many Sevian like Jarga here just become very worldly, and he is obsessed with money. So anytime in the story someone's talking about a contract or talking about possibly hiring Renzia for a job, he kind of straightens up his posture, his ears perk up, and he hears money. He turns around and kind of pulls his little calendar out of his jacket and starts like checking things. There's a line in the pilot, or the OVA now, where Renzia doesn't want to take a job. He says, "I've got stuff going on this week." And Jarga's like, "Stuff? What stuff? I'm the only person that talks to you, and we got nothing on the calendar." And he's like flipping through his book, you know. And Renzia's like, "Okay, then chalk it up to my general laziness." But in this case, this is going to be my subscribe graphic that pops up in the little corner of the screen. He's going to perk up. He's going to turn around, and instead of pulling out his calendar, he's going to put out like a little subscribe banner. And then Renzia's arm's going to come off screen and kind of pull him off screen and pull him back. I thought that'd be kind of a fun little thing to do. So that's kind of what I'm working on tonight. I'll let you all see kind of the progress. Like his... he perks up and his ears kind of hear the sound of money. So that's what I've been working on. And a little bit of my process with character work is I like everything to be on its own timeline. when I'm doing animation work or anything like that. Everything on its own timeline. I divide everything up into folders underneath just to keep things coherent. Anti-aliasing, of course. You can see if I zoom in real close here, got real jagged lines because I haven't smoothed things out yet, but it's just so that I can grab. So, and then of course I've got the gradient overlay for his final look there. But, so we're just going to continue drawing this. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to get my sketch layer. As you can see, my sketch layer, if you are interested in that sort of thing, I can increase the opacity. This is just a rough sketch of what I want it to look like. And then, as we get into more detailed, this is my tie down pass. Kind of tied it down a little bit. Then, derp, there we go. Then, for my clean pass, you see I added lines and stuff like that. Come in here, it's more cleaned up. And then of course I added my colors on its own timeline and its own folder. And then, well, as you can see, without the gradient on, there we go. That's a better indicator of what it looked like with just the flat colors. And with my lighting layer. And then you add on the little gradient. And that gives us the final look for that little second and a half of animation. This is what I was working on after I did the gaming stream last night. I came on, had some production work to do. So now I'm just going to continue working on this and hanging out with you all. Two of my favorite things to do. Work on animation and hang out with you all. So appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. I've got my phone right here, kind of monitoring the chat, and yeah, let's talk it up. We got Game Awards tomorrow night. We've got, you know, all kinds of stuff happening. Big surprises are happening. I'm really excited about what they're going to be bringing, what they're going to be offering at the Game Awards. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, also, before I get started, I want to give a shout out. We got some new subscribers here on the channel. Within the past week, we've got a bunch of new subscribers. I want to shout out just a few of them. I kind of put in my notes here. We got Franco SA, subscribe to the Aurora channel. Thank you. Jacob Kustenrick. Avocado. Like avocado. I love avocado on my chicken wraps. Absolutely. Avocado, Dylan Mills, Kenneth Rock. Most of those subscribed in the last day, so thank you all for subscribing and believing in Aurora. Really appreciate you all being here. We're going to be making we got some awesome stuff coming. I'm really excited about what we've got in the works. This week I've been really getting ready for the Game Awards with the gaming channel, make sure the stream is ready, everything's correct, but I'm really excited to get rocking and rolling on the Aurora animation and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's get to work. I'm going to go over here. So, the next thing is I'm going to add some frames here. I'm going to, let's see, so I want this full thing, this I'm getting ready to be working on, it's going to be taking up to 3 seconds. So I'm going to take it out. Actually, I want to make this about 4 seconds. So we're going to go, there's my 4 second marker. Just going to increase all this. Make sure I didn't polarize that. Okay. So now we got 4 seconds to work with. So I'm going to bring this up. Ears perk up. He's like, I'm listening. Now we're going to add a keyframe. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. How do I want that to play? There we go. So get this nice and even. We're gonna end that on. I'm going to bring this out to 56. Okay. We're going to call this. Actually, we're going to delete that. Put that on the wrong layer. It's going to be our 7. I'll use a fatter pen. There we go. Okay, that's kind of looking okay right now. And again, this is just the rough pass, so we'll start turning his shoulder here. Yep, a little too high on the ear. About right there. And on my roughs, I like to just kind of carve out my drawing. So I like to just kind of erase errant lines as I go. It just helps kind of clean up as I go. I'm kind of like that in the kitchen too. I like to clean as I go. Clean as you go. Alright, it's making sense right now. It's making sense. Let's see. Jarga's got like big bushy eyebrows. Kind of has like a kind of a roundish, plumper old man face. Kind of come in and fill that in a little bit. I think I want to start turning his shoulder a little bit earlier too. Okay. Cock his head back a little bit. As he turns to try to look at the camera. Okay, let's see. Let me see how that plays. I think the ear on frame 10 is a little too high. Yeah, it's a little too big, so we'll fix that. Needs to be about right here, about like that. There we go. That way, this can come back a little bit more that way. Also need him to be just a little thicker. He's not fat, but he's kind of hefty for a short little guy, so stocky. He's stocky. There we go. I don't know what's been up with my choppy internet the past couple of nights. I'm kind of keeping track of the internet and it's very choppy, so I do apologize for that. Got to figure out a way to get that fixed. Okay. So I'm going to put this turnaround on 2s. Make it happen a little bit quicker. Yeah, there we go. I meant for those all to be keyframes, but for this, the comedic timing, it kind of just needs to kind of be its own. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, that will work. So we'll hold there for a minute. Or not a minute, but you know what I mean. We'll hold there for a second. About right there. And at, let's see, right there, we will start a new keyframe. to move him over here just a little bit. I've always thought that if I had to explain Jarga's look, or if I had to pitch his look to somebody, he's kind of a cross between, like, if Yoda and Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force did the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z, it would be Jarga. He's kind of like this mix between Carl and Yoda, and that was not intentional. But after I first drew him and looked at what he looked like, I was like, oh wow, yeah. yeah, use the force there, Luke. Yeah, lift up those boxes over there. Get your X-Wing out the swamp. Get out of here. That would be Jarga. Head's a little too big, so we're going to fix that. There. Ah, yes. There we go. It's... Right, so now yeah, it needs to be over a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna grab me a quick drink and I'll be right back. There we go. Whew. All right. I love drawing this character so much. There's my other keyframe. I don't like that. Okay. That's making me crack up just watching it. Okay, so those are the main keyframes. Okay. Okay. That is making me crack up. You all don't know this character yet, but I know this character, and it is making me crack up.
Hey, I got a deal for you, boy. Come on. I got a little deal for you.
Okay. Okay, so we'll put it in between here. So what do I do? Go affect this for just a second. There. Okay, that needs to happen a little bit slower. I'm going to mix this up and put this section on 3s. I want to retime that. Okay. Okay. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. What's up, Chris? Yep. It's going to start getting crazy tomorrow. For sure. I'm here for it. We're going to be going live on the gaming channel at 6:30. It's going to be a good time. Let's go back over here. Okay. Where am I missing a frame there? Oh, it's just his face. Okay. Okay. I need to put that back on twos. Okay. Pop this out to 5 seconds. And to be quite honest, like when you're animating, like I moved that one. Yeah, I moved that one. When you're animating, for me personally, I can't speak for every other animator in the world, but like hardest part for me is just getting down the rough sketch. After that, it's just a matter of getting everything on model. And if you know your characters well, kind of know how they emote and all that kind of stuff, then it's a piece of cake after that. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Thanks for everybody coming by the stream tonight. Yeah, I like to just, I think from now on, whenever I get a wild hair, to just kind of come on and do some art and do some streaming, do some illustration, animation, whatever. I'm just going to jump on the Aurora channel and just start doing some animation. I hope you all are enjoying the stream. This is my life's work. This is what I do. This is what me and my family are pushing toward right now. So, and we're really excited to bring everybody some cool stuff with Aurora. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, he needs to be kind of fidgeting around inside of his coat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer altogether. Duplicate 11A. We're going to call you 13. We'll call you 14. We're going to call you guessed it, 15. Alright. So 11 copy here. Come on. There we go. Alright, so. Layer 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I got to So this is something else you got to watch out for. I do this a lot. You get in the flow state and you're not paying attention to what you're labeling your stuff. Okay. 12. Okay, crap. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this is going to be 17, 16, 15, 14, come on, that was being finicky. 13. There, now. Delete. 11. Twelve. 13, 14, okay. All right, sounds good. Thanks for coming by, Zach. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow. I don't know why my iPad says 9:41 a.m. I gotta fix that. That's throwing me off. It's 2 a.m. Okay. duplicate. I'll just make that 14A to avoid any more confusion. Okay. Hmm. What's going on here? Let's see. Oh, I think I know what I did. That's what I did. Wow, are you serious? Oh no. I see what I did. I duplicated the whole, I duplicated this whole folder. Hang on. I think I don't have to do all that. Let's fix this. It was right there when it happened. Okay. Delete that. That's what was going on. I was like, what on earth is going on here? Now we can duplicate. I duplicated the whole timeline. That's what happened. So what in the heck? I know. Yeah, I got to figure out what's up with my iPad's time there. Okay. There we go. Now we're back in business. Okay. Better. Gives it a little more life. So if I go 13, 14, 14A again, then bring it over here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, that works. So what I'm going to do though is let's slow this down a little bit. I'm going to put this on. So starting right here, we're going to put This on 3s. There we go. See, that looks like the bigger screen over here. Yeah, I like it. Okay. I like his ears to kind of have some personality when they're moving around. Okay, so we've got all right. Let's try that. Let's slow that down a little bit too. On threes. There we go. Maybe pop that. No, that's too slow. That's too slow. There we go. All right, we're going to work with that and move on to tie downs. Drop the opacity on this layer. What's up, Beck? Doing great. Doing great. Just getting a little Aurora work done tonight. Preparing to be wowed at the Game Awards tomorrow night. Even though it's just a tie down, I still like it to be as clean as possible. So these little loops and flecks and imperfections in there, I just can't really let that roll. And when I do my tie downs, I like to throw a few little kind of inflections into the line art, because I know how the finished clean line art needs to look, so I kind of go ahead and start doing some of that. And this is number one reason why I put everything on their own layers, because I can control everything. I have like a high level of control over every timeline if everything is separate. What piece is this in particular? I'm looking forward to the Game Awards. I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, but this right here that I'm working on right now, this is Jarga. This is Renzia's agent, his contracting agent in Aurora. Like all contractors have like an agent, and his ears perk up whenever he hears, you know, talk of money or contracts or anything. And he's kind of sleazy. He's like a lovable, sleazy, little impish kind of guy, but he's always around when there's talk of money or whatever. But this is going to be the subscribe to the channel graphic for the Aurora channel here. Like he's gonna look like he's pulling out some kind of contract or something, but he's gonna pull out a subscribe banner, and then Renzia is gonna come off screen and kind of pull him off the screen. But that's kind of what I'm working on tonight. Some little odds and ends for the channel. I'm already kind of cracking up, kind of looking at this piece. Oh, and by the way, all the songs that you're hearing on these live streams are pieces that will be used in the Aurora animated series. Oh. Needs to be a little bit higher. There we go. I think right here I need to move this over just a hair. Oh. About right there, yeah. We'll take a quick break. I'm gonna get me a little snack and I'll be back in just a second. Hello, I am back. Went and put some tacos in the oven. So I'll have some tacos here shortly. It's one of my favorites. Snack to kind of make while I'm working on stuff. Oh, well, I think that's going to do it for me for the night. It's getting late. I got a couple other things I need to work on. So I'm going to call it a night there. A little 2-hour stream. Just had a good time. Appreciate everybody who came by to hang out while we worked on this. I think the next time I do a stream like this, I'll probably do something along the lines of maybe some composition work, some final animation comp work, that kind of thing. So, or just whatever I'm working on. So, anyway, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, Jesse, Beck, Chris, Zach, Nelson, Soldier, a lot of the usual suspects. Thank you to all the new subscribers, especially the ones I shouted out earlier at the beginning of the stream. So tomorrow night we'll be live on my gaming channel, and we'll be hanging out at 6:30. We'll be getting rolling with the Game Awards, and we'll keep it going. So I'm going to eat some tacos. I'm going to finish working on Jarga here, and I'll catch you all later. So have a great night. Be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking, and thank you for believing in Aurora. Appreciate you all. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Beck. I appreciate that.